Let's wait. Okay, now we are on air. So, let's move on the topic, on today's topic. For today's topics, we are gonna talk about adolescence. Okay. So
Okay.
for most of all, it's a hard time. Uh, for some people don't. So we are gonna talk about that today. Yes. So I'm gonna share my screen to start. Um. So tell me if you see. Yes, you can see.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm, wait. Okay, so let's start. Adolescence. So please answer to this question. So adolescence, hard time and time to make up your mind. What do you think about that? So who wants to start with that question? Hey guys,
Oh,
Did you?
I don't think I've met you. Is Samir?
Samir. Hi Samir. Hi Samir. Now I think he can talk.
Is he a new junior coach too?
Yes, he's a new junior coach.
Okay, great. Hey Samir, nice to meet you.
We can hear you. Could you? Sorry, we can hear you.
Huh,
No, okay.
that's okay. And looks like Brian just got on too. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Nicolas, what do you think about adolescence?
Um,
It's a hard
Adolescence
time.
for me is difficult part of your life because you can live or you can live a lot of change on your body, on your emotions, about how you can see the world, about your friends, about a lot of things. Because on this age, I guess, or on this how do you say etapa in
Stage,
English?
stage in life.
Yes, this stage on our lives, I
Uh-huh.
guess, is the most difficult to live, and not only for us, um, even for our parents, I guess.
Okay. What do you think about it, Lorena? Lorena, are you there?
Her microphone is on
Please,
mute.
yes, turn on your microphone. Yeah.
Okay. I think this part of life is the same say the Nicola studies, example university, and yes, you I don't say this um separarse of the parents. Uh, yes, for the okay, you change in your body, the hormones, and you change your ideals, and final.
Michael,
Did you finish?
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Okay.
I was
So
just saying that
now
your
you
microphone was off.
yes. Now, Giovanni, could you tell us what you think about adolescence? How
I
is that
think
for you?
yes, I think that it's a very important part of the life. In this part, you start to take some decisions about your life, and sometimes you have to take. Sometimes you took a bad decision, and because you have pressure from the society, for your family, and you start to take decisions, and maybe they are not the best decisions, and where else not. But I think that you can enjoy this part of the life a lot, because you start to experiment with new things, and you have new experiences. So it's important to enjoy this part of the life, uh, with correct persons, and with correct decisions, and doing good and enjoyable things. And that's all.
Okay, great. What do you think, Yvonne?
I
Sorry,
I think
excuse me. 1 second, excuse me 1 second.
okay.
Please, Michael, could you tell us, please, when we are wrong or when we say something that is not correct at all, please?
Yeah, you bet. Definitely.
Okay, thanks.
I'll be listening.
Okay. Yvonne, now you, please.
Okay. I think it's just is hard for my parents because he how do you say aguantarlo uno? Aguantar
It's like,
They endure.
they endure me. So but I think it's a good and sad because if you when you are changed to no, a child by adult. So
You
for the
change
reason is
from
that
a child to adult,
yeah.
or to an adult.
sorry, could you repeat it? You change?
Change from a
Mm,
child to an adult.
Okay.
change from the child to an adult. Exactly. And this is not good.
Why do you think that is
And
not good?
I don't know say more because
Sorry, can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
I see Caroline.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hi, I see.
Fine.
Hello, Michael.
Hey, everybody.
And yes, I need to say more.
Okay, let me
Okay, so
try.
for the people that recently joined, we are talking about important part of our lives, that is the adolescence. So the question is, uh, wait, I want to share the screen again. So this is the question. Um, Adolescence, hard time and time to make up your mind.
So,
Oh,
okay, Michael, let me interject here. Um,
okay.
it would be hard time and time to make up
Make. Yes,
your
yes.
mind. Hmm.
Thanks. Yes. It's not good.
Perfect.
Okay. So that is the question, and we are working on it. Okay. So,
Could you repeat the question?
uh, okay. It's adolescence. Hard time and time to make up your mind. You can see my screen. I'm sharing my screen, I think.
What's the meaning of make up your mind? Is like
Like, like
But I
have a
can see.
decision Do a decision.
Yeah, make a decision
Yes, make a
Okay,
decision.
okay.
Make up your mind.
or
Okay.
decide on something.
Yes. So what do you think about it, Carolina?
Um, well, I think is the one of the most difficult ages of a person because you are choosing what is the way that you're gonna follow, right? So, and it this is changing with the time, with the, for example, in this period, it's so different than the times that our parents lived, right? And for me, I think I'm not so sure because I had to make up my mind maybe before my adolescence, but I don't know what else to do to say.
Okay. Who is missing?
Nice.
What do you think about it, Steven?
About okay, the adolescence is correct the pronunciation.
Adolescence, yeah.
The adolescence is a time is a hard time just because you are full of new feelings. It's like a new part of your life, and you start feeling. I don't know. For me, my adolescence was a little bit depressed.
You are yet in adolescence, man.
Yes, that.
You are
One
still
of
in
Still,
the
Still,
adolescence.
thank you.
But that's what I'm telling you. I'm saying it's
Yeah.
been depressed sometimes, but I think it's about the behavior. It's about
Excuse
hormones.
me,
I think
Stephen, hold on a second. Um, you would say it has been depressing instead of
it
yes.
had been it
it
had been
it
depressed. Yes,
is
we're right.
depressed. You would say it has been depressing. If you're talking about um, a current state of depression.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
are
It
you
has been
depressed?
no, not at all. The
Because we
problem
don't
is
see
that
you like that.
could you let me finish?
Of course,
Okay,
man.
I mean it's depressed just because when you are an adolescent, you just think about things that really doesn't matter or really don't matter, but you gave that importance to that two things, and that's why you get depressed because only because you are giving too much importance to something that it doesn't or it don't deserve it.
Okay.
You got my point? Do you got my point?
Do you get my point? Yeah.
Do you get my point?
So
Mhm.
okay. How it was
Or
for
do
you,
you get the
Michael?
idea?
How it was for you? Your adolescence. Adolescence.
For me,
Yes. How it was?
how was it?
How was it?
Was
How
it?
was it? Um, so honestly, here's the deal. I feel like most everybody here has been saying that adolescence is difficult and hard and sometimes depressing, which is true for a lot of people. Um, but I'd like to maybe switch that mentality a little bit and say that adolescence is relatively easy. What do you think about that? I think that compared
Yeah.
to what I have to do now, adolescence was much more easy.
Yes.
Now,
For
now I'm involved in relativity and quantum mechanics And I don't know if you can see my homework, but it's
Yeah.
crazy. Um,
Eh, you
and
know, Chinese man.
yeah, it's all Greek, gamma, delta, beta. I don't even alpha. It's crazy. Um, so frankly, as an adolescent, I could focus on much more um, trivial things like playing video games or reading books or um, playing with friends, going to my friends' houses. But now it's lots of homework, lots of work, and I guess the transition from childhood to adulthood can be a little rough sometimes. But relatively speaking, adolescence is easier than what I'm
Yeah.
experiencing now. you,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you
I
are
I
I
you
would
think
picking
say
up
I'm
what I'm
feeling
putting
as
down?
I'm feeling as if my adolescence has been stalled, has been robbing.
Has been
I don't know if
robbed.
it has been robbed. I don't know why
Has
because it
been
it
robbed.
makes sense. It makes sense. If you are an adolescent, be worried about things like that kind of things. I think is the I don't know how do you say epoca, the season
Um, yes, Epica.
or
Yeah,
like
that
every
sounds about
time of
right.
your life, every
Stage
moment that you pass.
Yeah.
or phase.
okay. I would say that we are saying that it's hard time because first of all we are still on adolescence
Yeah.
and we don't have the experience to be an adult at all. But we have teens now. We have teens because we are changing. We are reaching that point. But I would say that we are saying that is hard because when you pass to childhood to child, sorry, to child, to when you are becoming from child to adult to an adult,
To an
yes,
adolescent.
Um,
you are changing.
yeah,
I don't know.
when
That is the
you
time that is difficult because you are getting more. I don't know more. When you are a child, you don't worry about if someone lies to you, if someone don't. But doesn't, sorry, someone doesn't. But now, you are so stressful because of the society. You feel like everybody is
you
looking at you.
Yeah.
Michael,
So
you are
Come on,
so
grow up as well.
stressed
uh-huh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you are
think
so
instead of
that
stressful.
trying to fit in the society in like choosing who you are. Like I'm gonna be, I don't know, this guy. I wanna be with these friends, with these other friends, and you make sometimes bad decisions. So you feel like that
Yep.
that's what we said. That is hard, but it's not just because the life is growing. It's not for that. It's just because you are changing all your perspective about the world. Mm,
Oh, pretty nice.
probably that was the reason. That is the reason.
Hmm.
Okay, and now the next question. The next. So here we have words that are there are referred to teenage years. So the first word is the bullying, of course. This is the word for this decade, bullying.
Yeah.
So I wanna listen to you. What do you think about bullying? And if you some time have you felt it? Yes,
Experienced.
Or
experience.
Tallinn.
Yes.
Experienced. Have you ever experienced bullying?
Yes, being bullied. So um, what about you, Kelly? Tell us. Kelly is new too. She's a new junior coach too, Michael.
Nice to meet you, Kelly.
Kelly,
She just got she just
yes.
went
Oh, darn it.
She's shy. Is
a little bit.
Don't say
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
That's
So,
okay.
Her internet is shy. Is
Yeah,
shy.
Okay.
okay,
We
Nicolas.
haven't heard from
because
Brian either.
the screen is stopped.
Yeah, and
Lorena
Brian.
or Lorena, what do you want to say?
Or say something.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
here.
I think
Oh, Rosas is here.
He's there.
She went. Oh,
me.
Yes, you, Lorena. You. Talk about.
Okay. I think the bullying is a problematic in this time because in this I don't say this in this time not all persons think the same. It's so difficult,
Not
but
all people think the same.
not all people think the same. Thanks. Uh, it's so difficult because is the person sure the have I don't say the reason. Yes. Uh, think I don't say reason. Um, try
Is
the
reason.
Reason.
res-
Hmm.
reason and what and the person um, that think the old reasons and try to I don't say uh, imponer your ideas for all
Impose.
person pose
Impose.
impose
And ideas.
impose ideas
Ideas.
all
Yeah.
people ideas all people is so difficult but the all person not think the same and this um, each person um, have different
It.
opinions, ideas. In this moment, create the conflict.
You could say everyone has different opinions.
Uh, every
Repeat.
Everyone has different
every
opinions, or
everyone
everyone has
different.
different ideas or different
Okay,
perspectives.
okay,
Repeat it.
Everyone has different.
okay. Everyone have different ideas. Everyone have different opinions, and
Hmm.
I don't remember the last.
So it's in the chat box if you can see that. Everyone
Everyone
has
has
different
different
perspectives.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, read it.
Okay,
Read it.
thanks.
Okay. What do you think, Brian, about the bullying?
Have you been bullied by somebody or someone? I think is the correct way to say, but I'm not sure.
Have you been bullied before, or have you been bullied by someone?
Hmm.
Have
Okay.
you
I
Brian,
think
are you
Brian is
there?
not. No.
Okay. What do you think, Carolina?
Uh, uh,
You are
well,
talking.
I think I met
I met.
person. Yeah, I met in a person in the school, and he was so annoying with that, and he bullied a lot of people. But um, I think this kind of people has a lot of problems inside of themselves. So that's why they show off all of that stress or all of that mm, hate, maybe, with other people, throwing garbage and
into
make them feel less than they. Yeah, you got it.
less than they. Yeah, I
Less
got
Less
it.
than
than themselves.
It's like
themselves.
if
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if they
Make others.
if they were placed to make him fun of people, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So that is like how do you say desahogo?
Drown or to vent.
To dent, to
Vent.
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 VENT. Or desahogo
Okay,
is to stop drowning, correct?
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so and I think well, I think it obviously is bad to do bullying to other people, but I think in some time of my life, sometimes in my life, I did it without caring about other people because I just was stupid.
But it depends about which people is doing bullying. Because if you see, this person could have some problems in his home or in
Yeah,
his
that's
house.
what I'm talking about.
Yes, but some people think that they are going to be stupid if someone else says them that something intelligent, like Milton said
Yeah,
some time, long time ago.
yeah,
So
I totally.
they are afraid to be,
They are afraid of.
yes, to intelligent people. So for that reason, they use the bullying on, in this case, nerds or
Yeah,
the intelligent people. So this only, they are scared and they feel,
alone.
they feel scary,
They feel scared.
scared.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that makes I think that makes an appearance because the other people see this person as a rude man or as a rude girl, and some other people join to this person and is so I don't know. Well,
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Okay. The next question is for the people that don't answer the what do you think about bullying? Okay. So the next question is the next word, sorry, is efforts. You say efforts, Michael, is that right? Or effort?
Effort.
Effort, I think.
Efforts.
Okay,
Effort.
so efforts.
Yes,
So you know
effort.
that while we are
Effort.
teenage, we do
In,
efforts. And what do you think
We
about the
we
in
effort?
what
make
aspect?
we
We make,
make the
yes,
effort.
we make
Make
the effort.
the effort.
In what aspect?
Yeah, you can talk about different aspects with efforts, but tell us about an effort that you have been that
Join.
you have done.
Have been doing.
Michael,
Have you done?
Michael, Michael Johnson.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between the effort and do your best?
Effort.
Yes,
Effort
what is the
is between doing your best and effort.
yeah,
Effort is
and
any kind of push, any kind of strain you give to an objective. But doing your best, making an effort, and doing your best um, are not equal in force, if that makes sense. Does not, okay, so does not equal doing your best. Doing your best is like,
In the
you know,
work.
An expression. It's an expression.
100%. It's what, sorry?
Like when you say, I'm do your best. I'm doing my best. It's an expression, no? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's an expression, but so is make an effort. Um,
Yes.
make an effort to do your homework is not the same as saying do your best to do your homework. Um, making an effort means that you try, but it doesn't really matter how hard. Um, do your best means that you try very hard.
Uh, do your best is 100%.
Exactly. And make an effort is put some put some strength into it, put some effort into it, some kind of a force, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you do 100%.
Mm,
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so
Does that make
thank
sense?
you. Yeah,
Yes,
of
of
course.
I think yes. For me, it was clear.
Okay.
okay,
Is anybody
Yvonne,
lost?
you were talking. Yvonne, how she left.
Yeah. No, she's here. Oh, she
Yvonne,
turned off the microphone.
yes, you can continue
Listen me.
talking.
Uh, I don't understand the question. I don't understand good
What
because
do you think
I don't know
about
in
the?
what context. Because
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
I'm gonna do it.
In
I'm gonna give
different.
you the question. What do you think about the efforts that you do to, I don't know, to show something good to the people about you, or an effort that you do to study, or what do you tell us about an effort that you are doing, and what do you think about efforts in
Okay,
general?
I think uh, there are situations when your efforts uh, is good and
Um,
bad,
Yeah.
and you I how do you say afectarse
Um,
Accept,
in
maybe
what
acceptance.
context?
Like
It's like be affected. Be
to get
affected.
To be
affect
affected. To be
or
affected.
affected.
prove
Yeah.
something. Prove something.
I affect
Prove.
me all about this, yes, all about when I make a lot of efforts in something and I don't see the res, the result
The results.
the result that I want. I I stressful and I feel very bad because I put a lot of effort in this, yes, and when I couldn't, that is is very hard for this. In my case,
Okay, so you are
I
saying that
control my mind. I don't know. Yes, my
yes.
emotions.
Okay, so you are saying that for you, is you sometimes struggle with you doing and some kind of effort, and the result is not the one that you expected. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, it's important. So, but that is part of the life. So you try it
Yes, but
again and try it again.
when I was younger, more younger, I don't know what is
Younger, when I was
younger.
younger,
Younger. Mhm.
I don't think in this. For me, is no. I
I
want
didn't
this.
think.
I didn't.
I
Yes,
didn't think about this.
I I made something and I want this result and no more. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Obviously, is 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 the life, but
yes.
yeah,
That is was no, no, no. Excuse me. That is the no, no, no. That is what I was talking about. Sorry, I just. you do that process that when you are child you don't worry about everything, you just do it, and if it's right, yes, and if done, doesn't matter.
You
But
don't
now when you are
strive.
yeah, but when you are adolescents, you think about the whole world looking at you, and you are doing efforts and things to show that you
You are
are
making efforts to show.
you are making efforts to show that you are capable.
What is that?
um
It's able.
Capable?
Capable
And you right?
is
Ah, okay. Yes,
yeah,
thank
that is the word. uh Kelly, now you can talk.
Tell me,
Yes, you can do it. So what do you think about
my
the
computer
question
is died de nuevo again.
again?
Sorry,
again.
sorry.
That's
It's
okay.
broken.
Es horrible.
It's horrible.
Yes.
Yes. So what do you think about the
About
efforts
what is
the efforts that you make? You
what
Effort.
is
make
the meaning?
efforts.
It's like when you try when no when you I don't know how to explain that word. It's like
you.
when you put your faith in something and
Mm,
no, 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 it's not
when you
the
when you
when
make
you
a
are
lot of
trying to do something so
Ah,
hard,
When
okay.
you
and
make an attempt,
uh-huh,
Yes.
an attempt
an attempt could be
to
another.
do something.
yes,
Attempt to do something is an effort.
Okay. Mm.
and that's what we do all day, because for example being here is in some kind an effort that we are doing, because yes, for example Michael is doing an effort because he study a lot, but he is doing making an effort to teach us, so
Yep,
that is an
Ah,
effort.
exactly.
okay.
And all of you are making an effort to be in this
Huh?
video call to learn because you want to learn, so you make the effort to learn.
So what do you think the efforts related with adolescence?
Okay. I think about efforts are important to achieve something
Mhm, mhm.
for your life, my life, we life.
Our
Yes.
lives.
Our
Yes.
Our life.
lives.
Our lives is very important. Yeah.
Good.
Hmm. You have to make an effort to accomplish anything. If you don't try, you will never succeed. If you
Yes.
don't try, you won't succeed. But if you try, you at least have the chance to succeed.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
You have the chance. So now the word is behavior. Something that is um you could say that is important. So look at my screen and you see the picture that the girl is drinking and that the man I don't know,
I
um,
think she's
I
trying
can
to
infer that
stop.
she's like saying
She's
don't
trying
do
to
that.
stop her.
She
Yes.
is consternated or concerned.
Or
Concerned.
astonished, maybe no.
Yeah. So what do you think about the behavior? Because sometimes, it's difficult to create that. I mean, all the people is expecting us is showing is looking at us, at our behavior.
People are expecting us, or people are looking, they're watching us. Yeah.
Yes. And what do you think about how you act? What do you think about your behavior?
Okay, I think. Can I talk? Like,
Yes, yes, you can.
okay. I think first the behavior has two different parts. I think, and is a bad side and the good side, and we have to decide. We have to be
To be what?
Sorry, you are freezed.
You are frozen.
Frozen. Yes, that's the word. You are frozen. Steven.
Let's wait. Well, continue and then he talk.
Okay.
Giovanni, what do you
Okay,
think?
I think that about behavior, uh, I think that in adolescence it's easy to be an impulsive guy.
Yeah, I think too.
For example,
Think the same.
you can do things that usually if you are a more mature person you wouldn't do. Uh, for example, in my case, I think that I am not so impulsive, but I know a lot of people that it's very impulsive,
That
and
are.
that's dangerous for themselves because it's it's easy to get a arm broken or a heart broken when you are an adolescent, and it is related with your behavior. And I think that in adolescence, you start to to define your behavior in your future in all your life. For
Yep.
example, things related, for example, with your sexuality. Uh, you start your sexuality behavior of all your life in your adolescence. And for example, you define other things related with your behavior. For example, the music that you heard. Usually, the music that you hear when you are young, it's gonna be the music you hear all your life. So I think that in adolescence, it's important to have a good behavior and
Mm.
establish a good way to do things because it is gonna determine your behavior in your future. And that's all, I think.
Okay, what do you think, Nicolas?
So I think that in our adolescence we choose what kind of behavior we adapt because you can see some adolescents they think that they are all in on this world, so they think that they can all the power for do whatever they want.
They
So
have all the power. They think they have all the power.
they think they have all the power.
Or
Yes,
they
all the
think they
power.
have the power to do anything.
Yes, they have the power, all the power to do anything that they want. But that is because they have sometimes a wrong idea about what is to be young or what is to be adolescents. So each of us, each of, what do you say? Cada uno de nosotros, I forgot.
Each of us.
Every one of us.
Every one of us can
So, but
choose.
excuse me, each of us is grown. Each of us.
Each of us is correct too. I personally would say every one of us.
Yes,
Oh,
So
sounds
thank you.
perfect.
it sounds, I don't know.
Better.
They're the
Yes,
same
like
though. Mhm.
more.
So every
Oh,
one of us have the decision for get a behavior. So
mm.
you choose if you want to be I don't know I forget malcriado.
Um,
That is like
like spoiled
well,
or
bad
un-
educated. I could say I don't know.
uneducated. Um, Rude.
Rude. Yes.
Rude, yes. Or if you want to be person who only want to live without disturb another person. So if you think that all the people is below of you or is on the under you, you are
If
going
all
to
the
be
people are
all the people are be
or beneath you,
Beneath
yes,
you, yes.
all the people are beneath of you, or
Beneath you.
you choose if you are only a person, so equal to others.
Okay. So I think that our behavior um, is always based on what we wanna where we wanna be, but not a like in the beginning of the adolescence, because in the beginning of the adolescence you are just a deciding, yes, deciding.
bless you,
So you don't know how you are gonna be
Sorry.
or how.
bless you.
Yes,
Thank
bless
you.
you. So then now when you are I don't know, you can say in the last stage of the adolescence, I don't know, could be. Now you have that mm, that power, as you say, I don't know, to say I am this and I wanna be this. In because that is, I think that that is the point of the adolescence, that you are building yourself. That is the stage in life where in which you build your life, your behavior, your conscience, your mind. Yes, that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree with Michael, and I also think that our behavior is changing along during all of our lives,
Hmm.
and for example we choose how to react to the situations, apart from uh, have the spirit of a child, so without losing all of that all of what we had in the past, maybe. I don't know if you got it. So to make good decisions and have a good behavior with the people, with our family, etc., but without losing all of the things that we like in the past. For example, I don't know, the simple things, not always, I don't know, in the TV, in the work, in the cell phone,
Mm.
that I think that is very connected with the behavior. That is a very good point that helps um, to feel better with ourselves and with how we
with
answer to the situations.
with
And
who
that's
we
all.
are.
Okay. What do you think, Michael, about behavior?
I think that our decisions determine our destiny. What we decide to do today will determine who we are in the future and where we are and what we do. Um, However, I also think that people can change throughout their lives. Making a decision once in adolescence doesn't necessarily mean that you can't change later in life. While I was in Colombia, there were a lot of older people that, were 50, 60 years old that said, "Oh, I'm old. I'll never learn English," or oh, I'm old. I'll never stop drinking or I'll never stop smoking. And that's frankly not the truth. Um, you can change your decisions at any time in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be in adolescence, although the earlier you start, the more benefits you will have when you're older. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Um, I think that it's very important, just like Giovanni said, to start good habits when you're young, because this is adolescence is the time that you start to develop good and bad habits. So I think that behavior is very important. Adolescence is also the time when um, you start to realize that your decisions have consequences and you can react to situations differently in any way that you want.
Yeah.
You realize that your decisions have weight, they are important, and that can be hard, but it can, if you realize that early, then you'll be set for the future.
Yes, it's like that.
Is anybody lost? Can everybody understand me?
Yes.
Lorena,
Lorena, can
Kelly.
Lorena, can you understand me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I haven't heard from Brian yet. Is Brian, are you able to, is
You
your
speak,
phone working?
The
Brian.
microphone.
Yeah,
It sounds like
yeah,
not. Oh,
yeah.
right.
So,
Hear me?
So
what do you
what do you
think?
think about decisions?
Think about it.
Yeah.
Wow,
What do you think?
something important to make decisions. Have wisdom, because don't make decisions without wisdom, you will have troubles because you will have aftermath about your decisions, your bad decisions, and that is so very important to have wisdom to make decisions, because every day we have to make decisions, but there are decisions relevant than others. That's true. There are decisions relevant than others,
Some
and if
decisions
you
are more
make
relevant.
bad decisions, you will suffer. Yeah, more relevant than others. Than others. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't remember. Or, basically that.
Okay.
So, um, Michael, did you see the video about the prefrontal cortex?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
you didn't? Ah, okay. So, okay. Yes. So, I think that we can finish because the part that we prepared that was next was for Kayla, but she,
Oh, I see. Yep.
yes, because we prepared the part in Spanish for her, and but she
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
yeah. So
You can do it in the next class.
Yeah,
yes,
next
so
Thursday. Uh-huh.
tell her hello from me.
Oh, you
All right,
bet.
all right, all right.
For
Yes, for
us.
us.
Yep.
Of us.
Very good.
Tell
For
her
us.
hello for all of you. I will. Um,
For us.
Man, I like talking with you all. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? I'm glad
Yes.
you all do this. Um, so
Thank
Kayla
you.
and I are trying to get more friends of ours to come and join these talks and
Mhm.
to coach you guys individually. Milton is here in the States. He's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he spoke with us over the phone and said that he'd like to get more
Excuse me, Michael.
individual.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna stop the broadcast. So for the people that are watching this on YouTube, so
Oh, yeah.
let's see the
Good
Thank
next
idea.
time
you.
on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
Bye,
Thank you
YouTube.
for the people on YouTube.